In this life, what I came to realize, you just need to relax in it. You know what I mean? You gotta learn how to relax. And we hear that so many times, but I don't think we fully understand what that means. That's what I've been doing. That's what I've been learning. To relax, to relax. I'm tripping out, to be honest. And I think we all are. We all are tripping out. You know? I feel like a lot of us, we don't want to mention what we're going through because we feel like people are going to laugh at us, or people are going to say we're lazy or we're not working hard enough. But I'm here to tell you it's okay. Here to tell you it's okay, and everyone's going through it. That's what I realized. Everyone's going through it. It's not just me. At the end of the day, we're not Superman, right? We're not Superman. Take some time, enjoy, go out for that walk, go talk to that girl, go out with some friends, go play volleyball, go play basketball, go watch cartoons. Don't worry about it. At the end of the day, what is life, right? Like, what is success? Like, even let's say you won the lottery. Now, what are you gonna do? Hey, you might go to somewhere, you might go. Then what? It's the same thing. It's just you having fun, right? That's what it is. So just because you're not rich doesn't mean you can't have fun. Doesn't have to be like every day is miserable. I feel like nowadays it's like every day, every second, it's just money and money and money and money and money and money and money. Like you're watching a show, you're like, I'm not doing enough. You're playing a game, I'm not doing enough. Heck, you could be going outside and you're like, I'm a loser, I'm not doing enough. And it's like you can never chill. And it wasn't like that when we were kids. It wasn't like that when we were kids, right? It was not like that when we were kids. Excuse me. When we were kids, man, we used to have fun. Sorry. When we were kids, man, we used to have fun. You know, we used to play games. We used to laugh with people. We didn't worry about what color this person was, or what type of clothes this person was wearing, or how much money this person's making, or what car they're driving, what does their family do, what they own, do they have a house, are they renting. We just used to play. Our childhood photos may have been ugly, but at least the smiles were real. Everything was real. It was genuine because we weren't super self aware. We didn't know what life was, right? So you come home from grade 5, grade 6, you just open up your games, do whatever you're doing. You get from high school, you're with your friends, you're playing video games. And those were the good old days. Though it had its problems, don't get me wrong, it had its problems. Sorry, my throat, I don't know. Don't get me wrong, it had its problems being in high school. Like I hated high school, but it was a simple life. And TikTok wasn't around back then when I was in high school, so it was a much better life. Technology wasn't as crazy with the AI and all that. It was a much better life. As we see technology going forward with all the AI and everything, we're gonna see humanity kind of just like go down. You know, Yesterday I was at Walmart. I said hi to a lady that was working there. Hey, how are you doing? She gave me like this ugly dead stare at me. And there you go, man. You know what I mean? Happened with another lady. You can't talk to people anymore. You can't say hi anymore. There's no humanity. There's no humanity. You can barely talk to people at this point. That really applies to women too, because she was a woman. Usually, guys, especially in the dating market too, like you would see these girls and man, man, man. And you think, what the hell have I done to be here? You know? whether reincarnation is real or whatever is real. Like, what did I do to be here? But I'm here to tell you, forget the girls, live your life, man. They don't love you either way. Most of these girls, most of these chicks, bro, they're just here for money. I'm gonna keep it honest. You know, they're out in the club, God, doing what. But we all know what they're doing. So worry about you because it's only you that's gonna take care of you. That's what I realized. Just take it easy, lay back, take it easy. Go for a little drink, smoke some weed. Take it easy, get some chips, watch a movie. You'll feel a little bit better. Because if every day it's gonna be miserable, then you're gonna one day, God forbid, you're gonna off yourself. Just want to take it easy. Just want to relax a bit. Don't need to do crazy stuff. You know? Like me today, I didn't feel like working, so I called in sick. Man, I'm not gonna do this today. You know? I lose my mind. I'm not doing this today. Because I'm gonna love myself. I'm gonna make myself a priority. That's what I'm gonna do. And obviously, we all need the money. Before someone's, we need the money, of course. I don't do this every day, but I'm saying I just had one of those days where I'm like, I can't do it. I definitely can't do it. And even now, I'm thinking like, oh, like, you're not making money. You're disappointing your mom. You're disappointing yourself. So man, I don't even care anymore at this point. Cause am I here to work, or am I here to live my life and be happy? I asked you these questions. Am I here to work, or am I here to live my life? I don't think we know what that means as people, right? NPCs or 9 to 5. There's nothing wrong with working 9 to 5 if you like it. There's nothing wrong. If you like it, if you genuinely enjoy it, there's nothing wrong. But we're talking about like 9 to 5 where you hate your life, you don't want to be there. That's what we're talking about. You know? Take it easy, relax. 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 Everyone's going through it. It's not just you. At this point in the economy, if you can buy a house, having a family is out the window at that point. Having kids is out the window. The best thing now is to find a good girl and marry if you can do that. And that's really difficult. But if you can, go for it, my guy. Oh, go for it. Don't waste your life at home in the box. I tell myself nowadays, I used to be I was never a car person. I'm a guy, everyone's a car person. I was always a house person. I love looking at houses. Look at this house, look at that house. This is a mansion, this is a nice house, the inside. And I started realizing, it's just a fancy jail cell. It's a fancy prison that you paid for, that you worked for and you paid for. That's what it is. One rich guy I saw on YouTube is like, I have like a nice home, like a moderate home for the income he makes, of course. He needs to live in a safe area, of course. And he says, I'm never home. I wake up, I go, and then I go home to sleep. He said, home is just for sleeping. But our homes now are very comfortable, right? Why do you think no one moves out their parents' home? It's just comfortable. You don't got to do anything. There's internet, there's food, hot water, everything. Uber Eats, all this. You don't got to do nothing. We got really comfortable at home. That's why I realized a home, condo, all this is just a jail cell. You go there, you sleep, you shower, you eat your food. You're always there on your internet, like on the phone, on the laptop, on the internet. What has this all become? So knowing that, go outside. Join a gym or something. Just go outside. That's it. Just get out there. Because I realize when I'm out there, I'm not stressing as much, or I'm not even stressing at all. Just kind of looking at everyone like, yeah, yeah, that's what it is. This is what it is. This is what it is. This is all life is. Humanity, talking with people, having fun. But now it's become monopoly, right? Now it's really has become monopoly. It's very scary. If you don't own this, if you don't own that, if you're not doing this, if you're not doing that, then you're a loser. You haven't made it. Your life doesn't mean anything. Let's say you do make it. Does your life have any more value? No, I mean, you can have more fun, but I don't think it has more value. It's just what it is. Right? Whether you drive the Ferrari or the BMW, the Mercedes or the Mazda or Honda, Toyota, it's all the same shit, man. It's not changing your life. And I know this because rich people say this. That's why, right? Rich people say this. But of course, as like a species, like as human beings, we never listen, right? Instead of learning from other people's mistakes, for some reason we have to learn it through our mistakes. I'm not like that. I'm like, let me learn. I look at other people's lives that are older than me. I'm like, what did they do to end up in this position? They did this, 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 this. So I'm gonna not do this, 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 this. You have to take risks, man. You have to get out of your comfort zone. A beautiful quote I heard was, the comfort zone is a beautiful place, but nothing ever grows from there. That hit hard. You'll be safe, but it's not gonna be worthwhile. There's no amazing stories to tell your friends or your family. You don't feel like you're actually doing anything. It's just comfort. That's why people stay in jobs for 20, 30 years that they hate, or in relationships. They don't think they can do better. They don't love themselves enough to be like, you know what? I deserve more. And I'm not hating on these guys. I'm the same way, but I'm starting to realize like I want more. I want to be more. I want to love myself more. I want to have more opportunities in life, right? And that's why I'm doing this YouTube too. I did YouTube before a little bit, but the video weren't good. They were like half screen and I didn't have the lighting and the mic. And I kind of just deleted it after. But I'm like, I want to do it again, because I know I can make better videos, better quality videos. Now I'm uploading in 4K, mic, lighting. It's not a big deal. Anyone can do it, right? It's actually simple, but to me, it's a milestone. To me, it's breaking barriers. That's what life is. Life is, you don't compare yourself with other people. You compare yourself with your past you, from the you from yesterday. That's what true nobility is. Comparing yourself from you from yesterday. If you compare yourself to everyone else, you're not going to be happy. You're not going to be happy. Right? You're going to go on Instagram, you're going to be like, man, I just bought a house, and you see like a 6-year-old who's in Dubai, who has a yacht, who has a Lamborghini, like the top girl, like whatever. You get the point, right? So just take it easy, just chill, chill, chill. Maybe get off social media. That's what I did. I don't have social media except for Snapchat. Just get off all that. You don't need to be seeing all those people's lives. You don't need to be seeing all that. Just learn to chill. But that's it for this one, guys.